playing next week, though, anyway. They are not out. The US will be moving on to the quarterfinals of the winners bracket. Well done to them.
That's the thing I like about the round of 16. Like, there's still pressure to win, but if you lose, it's not the end. You've still got next week. You've still got the lower bracket.
Yeah,
You've still got that nice safety net that so many teams so desperately need.
Yeah, this one's been a low-risk week, of course, because all these teams will be here next week. But naturally, if you want to push to the win, if you're in the losers bracket, it's a much harder time. But at least every single one of these teams get another chance. But there we go. That is the last match of the round of 16 for this time. We're going to be doing a quick recap of today's events in just a moment.
Just, yeah, a moment at the end.
It's alright. We got it covered. We'll get that sorted. Of course, after the recap, we will be showing off the maps for the next round. The map pool showcase will be coming up just after this.
Oh, fun. Map pool. I can't wait to get all these names wrong. Actually, I'll be able to do quite a few of them. There's a couple that are just like, what? But I'm going to give it my best shot.
Well, next week, I had a few issues from answering some of them. So, I mean, you know, better than me trying, let's be honest.
It's okay, Dooms. Nobody expects you to pronounce it perfect. They all expect me to and then make fun of me for not. Love you guys, though.
I gotta ask, while I quickly get a few things sorted on my end, match of the weekend.
Personal favorite match of the weekend? I would have to say
Norway, Taiwan has to be.
I would agree there, actually.
I did not get to see the Norway-Taiwan match, which makes me sad, but I did see China versus Australia, and that was pretty interesting. First match of the day to watch. And I also saw the Italy versus South Korea, which kind of went about how I thought it would. Didn't think it'd go as exactly as how Juan predicted, but it did. I also caught the United Kingdom versus France match. I was excited to see it at first, and then I was kind of pumped for France, and then I remembered that, oh man, Doom's lost, and I felt kind of bad for being pumped for France, but they did really well. And then we did see the Finland versus Brazil, which was pretty awesome, and Canada versus Germany, and then Argentina versus United States. So all of them were pretty interesting for the most part. We did not see a clean sweep at all. So there were no 0-5 victories, which is a great thing to see. It's good to see teams being able to draw points off other teams and not just seeing this polarizing scoreboard where it's just like these guys won and these guys lost. At least now it looks like these guys really tried to win, but they couldn't do good enough. And that's okay.
We've got a few stats now. So the first one we've got up is, there's nothing overly fancy, but it was actually pretty impressive. Because earlier on in the last round of 16 recap we were talking quite a bit about Kokoro no Sumi and how my aim such actually had a very impressive 99.83. Well, Musty kind of got a 99.91.
Musty, man, just the 1/100. It's just ridiculous accuracy on that map.
That was just insane. How?
It's just France stepping up the game, because of course, a bit like the US, France had a bit of a rocky group stage, and they really showed up today. I believe on that run of Kokoro and Asumi, they had a 4-way FC on that as well. It's pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, the improvement from teams from group stage to the round of 16 was impressive in its own right.
Yeah, while we're also talking about like impressive players, we've got to give props to Mouse Easy.
Oh, for sure.
There's no way we can't mention him. Like, he played, I think it was 5 maps, and the lowest accuracy he got was 99.04 on Extreme Fantasy.
Is that really his lowest accuracy?
That was his lowest accuracy. He was destroying the circles. He wasn't clicking them to the beat, he was destroying them to the beat.
That's crazy consistent accuracy. I know Mouse Easy He's always been a good player, but getting over 99% on average and you're playing that many maps is ridiculous. Wow. No wonder Brazil did so well earlier on. So I really rate Finland, and Brazil really knocked it out of the park today.
I mean, it wasn't just Mouse Easy, but I mean, like, yeah, his performance was just amazing.
Yeah, and like we've been saying earlier, last year for the 2015 OWC, we saw 3 sweeps. China 5-0'd Finland, Australia 5-0'd Malaysia, and Poland 5-0'd Norway. But this year, it was a completely different story. Things were completely changed. Everything kind of got turned up on its head, and there were no matches ending with the sweep at all.
I'll be back in half a second.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, Brazil really showed it up for the non-top tier teams, because of course a lot of the teams through at this point in the winners bracket anyway are the top seed teams, the real big powerhouses. But as we were saying, just Brazil making it happen, really trying to push on. I recall actually France got through and they placed second as well. Granted, they were top seed, they did come second in their group. But yeah, Brazil have always been a good team. They've always made good progress, but if they keep playing like they did today, they could push it even further than that.
Very much so. Brazil's always been a speed demon in my eyes, but their accuracy has been improving, and I've always said if they can get their accuracy as good as their speed handling, they'll be unstoppable. Like, seriously, top 3, look out, because if Brazil can get their accuracy down, they're taking it.
It will definitely be interesting to see how some of these teams play in the later stages. I'm really looking forward to it.
That Brazil versus US match, actually, they've been drawn together now. That actually turns out to be a real interesting match because they played so well today.
Yeah, but the
All right.
We need to just have a moment of silence for Supercell, who didn't get played at all this week. The only map to not get played.
Yes, everyone bow your heads in a moment of remembrance silence for the Supercell map. It was glorious. It needed to get played, but it was shown no love. And Twitch chat, if you will show it some love, everybody who has OS installed should definitely go and play that Supercell map. And just give it a little bit of love, because it did not see any type of love here today.
Yeah, so even worse than that, it got one singular ban from someone. Just the one. That's it.
Well, I mean, at least it got some love in, even if it was like unlove.
It was tough love, yeah.
No, it didn't get love, it got hate. And hate is in form of love, so it's okay.
It was a respect ban. I respect the fact that I don't want to play you.
All right.
One thing that really surprised me about the no mod pool, I just want to mention, is like normally you see the no mod pool get so many more picks than everything else, but I think we've seen more mods today than no mod, which is
for sure.
strange.
Looks at Avalon.
We saw a lot of free mod love here as well. Like 10 picks being solely to free mod. The one getting the most was Nightmare. And obviously Skystar's map, Kanochi Demoko Gasashitai, I guess. That received 3 picks, and Sola just got a singular 2 picks.
Actually, I can get a few more stats on that actually. So if we want to look at the actual mods that we used, for Nightmare we saw 5 hiddens, 13 hard rock, and 6 hidden hard rock. Konoichi got 8 hidden, 3 hard rock, 1 hidden hard rock. And Sola got 2 hidden, 5 hard rock, and 5 hidden hard rock.
A bit more balanced than the For My Soul pick in the group stage, which got no hidden love. A bit more for Nightmare this time.
That's actually really impressive, the fact that Sola got that many mod plays and only 2 picks.
Yeah, you heard me right, Twitch. I said singular 2. Is it possible to get the OS World Cup font somewhere? I am not 100% sure, actually. that being said, let's go ahead and look a little bit more at our picks here. We saw quite a few of the Hard Rocks played as well, along with Double Time. Mods really did get a lot of love today, though. It seems like we didn't see too many of the no mod pool getting played very heavily. The highest was 5, and that came from Kamisama Nijimaki, and that was a 62.50% pick rate.
Just localized in that nomad pool. A lot of them just not getting played that much at all, which did surprise me.
I think we're actually ready to get the showcase going. So I just want to go over one more thing. Most accurate map for the weekend, Sakura no Uda, 99.42, and least accurate was Ymir at 93.17.
No surprises about Ymir. 93% average accuracy, wow.
That might be a bit high because I actually have been a bit naughty and haven't got around to adding the last numbers.
I think it'll still be about 93. I think the US team.
I kind of had to rush off to make all the little images.
All right then. I guess we can get the showcase up and running then of the quarterfinals pool. I know people are eager to get to it, so we'll get that going for you in just a minute.